You reported last month that the issue of arms sales to Taiwan, quote, did not feature prominently, end quote, in President Trump's meeting with President Xi. But you also acknowledged China was, quote, upset, end quote, by the approval of $11 billion in sales to Taiwan. So last month, the acting Secretary of the Navy testified that pausing delivery of sales to Taiwan couldn't be a result of munitions expenditures in CENTCOM because, quote, we have plenty, end quote. But if it's not about U.S. military needs, I struggle to see the rationale. We pushed Taiwan to spend billions on U.S. weapons only to balk at actually delivering them. You know why the optics of this pause aren't great. What's the administration's calculus, and what are you doing to reassure Taiwan and U.S. treaty allies in the region they can actually count on our commitments?
Yeah, a couple points. First, we don't consult with the Chinese on these sales. They raise it constantly, and but we don't consult with them, and that's in keeping with our longstanding policies, which have not changed. The second point I would make is we just did an $11 billion sale in December, and the reason why we know the Chinese were upset is not just because they told us, it's because they fly all kinds of planes. They crossed the center line multiple times, very aggressive response to it. It was the single largest arms sale to Taiwan, I believe, in history, just concluded in December. I think the actual cumulative amount was larger than the 4 years of Biden combined, and certainly larger than the 6 years in which President Obama gave no sales, zero, to 6 of his 8 years as president to Taiwan. That said, this current one is not on a pause. It's simply under a review. It's a big amount of money. It's $14 billion. It has implications on our defense industrial base and whether, what the production line will look like. We have to balance that with these other things. So it's going through the internal DOW review. It's not, I don't think the right terminology is paused. I think the right terminology is it continues to be under review as is being processed. But I just remind, 5 months ago, we did the single largest sale to Taiwan in history at $11 billion.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.